You're going live now. Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everything going? Today, we plan to interview Linda, and she's supposed to be coming on. This lady, she's entrepreneur. You see, that's the good thing I like about the new generation of Liberia. People, they have passion to make the difference. Besides being entrepreneur, she's also somebody who been empowering women to become an entrepreneur too. She's running a little bit behind. And so my brother is here, Newton Bowie. He's my co-host, and he will be here. We will be rocking it. You know, every time I'm interviewing people like that Iron Lady that we're about to interview, Liberian called the Iron Lady, strong woman. And I always bring my big guns out. My other co-host supposed to be here. It seems that Newton and Prince, they are my regular co-hosts. I think I would just say they sign up for the season. Let's see what happens after the season end. If they feel happy to be here, maybe they'll renegotiate some type of deal. Yeah, but Newton Bowie, it's my brother. You know, very supportive Liberian. He's a businessman. He look out for young Liberian like myself. He's a young man who look out. I mean, Liberian people. I always try to do things between Liberia and U.S. because American people don't like to be called old. And then when you're dealing with Liberian, it's but man, who you calling young man? Man, you don't know older than you. But this is my big brother. He's very supportive of everything Liberia. And hopefully our guest will come and he will help me what I look. Usually I interact with people comments and try to check out messages and stuff. So he will be here as my co-host. Prince Sagba is coming, the CEO of True Liberia. My brother, while we are waiting for our guest, can you say something about your water again, so people can know?
Yeah,
He's,
yeah,
he's the CEO of a water company in Liberia, and he
yeah.
has other businesses. I always say he owns half of Liberia. And also he is in Utah. He owns half of Utah there too,
City.
with a lot of businesses. But yeah, while we are waiting for our guests.
Yeah. Well, thank you, brother. I think what I want to also say to the viewer is that Jefferson is a great man, and he's doing a very wonderful job. So I want you guys to subscribe. Let's subscribe on this channel. Let promote the video, share the video, and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, the water thing quickly is in Pinsville, Joba. That's where we have Holy Spring mineral water, one of the best water in the city. Like rated 99.9% pure, and the facility is high class. So it is what it is. We have to make Liberia better. Like I said, my motto is what can we do for Liberia, not what Liberia can do for us.
Yeah. So while you were talking, our guest is here. Thank you for coming. This is my co-host. Every time I'm interviewing powerful people like you, I try to bring out my big guns, and he's one of my big guns. You hear me, Linda? I think you know. It
Yeah,
seems that the network went down.
yeah,
Liberia. I hope one day things will change where Liberia, the network can be a little bit better. But
yeah.
hopefully, if anything, we can always work on this. I'm sure she will come back. And yeah, you were talking about your mineral water. If she come back, I will try to cut you off and you
Yeah.
can come on.
Right,
And
right.
I want to bring you on this show while you helping me, and becoming part of my host, the co-host. I want you to also be able to promote your businesses and talk about things too. That's part of it.
Right, right.
Yeah.
No, that's a good thing. Yeah. So the Holy Spirit mineral water is in Pinsville, Joba, Rebian Zone 5 police station. So it's like I said, high class, 99.9% clean.
Yeah. So can you hear me, Linda?
Oh, yes, I just joined. The network was
Okay.
mis.
Thank you so much for joining us, but the network is killing us. It's not your fault, but the network is getting. Hopefully, it will give us some time. It will give us some time so we will be able to interview you. I know I've done this before with somebody from Liberia, and it worked. But there are some people it was just breaking in. So we will take it little by little. When you get little opportunity, yeah.
Network problem.
Yeah, some people say depending on the time, there's Sometimes there is Lone Star working, another time there's Orange working. I don't know which one working at this moment, and hopefully somebody can do something about this. But yeah, how you doing today? Can you hear us?
What?
Oh man, the moment she started talking, it just went bad.
Yeah.
Let me see. This is my friend Barsha. Um, Basha said, closely following from my 72 resident, yeah, from my 72 resident Pinville, thanks Madam CEO Linda Cha Paye for the tremendous efforts in our Liberian society. Thank you so much for supporting too, Foley. Let me just call you Foley before I don't, been calling all the three names. But thank you so much for following us. I like how you did it, the Liberian style. I'm watching from a resident with is proud,
That's
I'm watching
very
from a
proud. That's
resident.
awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, in Pinville. Thank you so much for following us. We really appreciate you. I want you guys to interact with this live while we are waiting for Linda. For some reason, if anything that she can come today, we will work on something to see how she can come next time. Maybe I'll try to call her. I think that would be the best thing. Call her on WhatsApp, and because video can be a little bit bad. So in case of anything, I'll just call her on WhatsApp, and you guys can hear her, and I'll just go to her Facebook page so you guys can see a picture of her. That way you will be hearing her voice. I think that will also, that's my plan too. If that plan too doesn't work out, then my brother and I will, and the other host that is coming, we will be talking about some of the issues that are happening in Liberia. We'll be talking about businesses. We'll be talking about what they will come out with, what they think that will help Liberia develop, how business will help Liberia develop. She coming again. How you doing?
Yeah, I have to change my location. The network is bad, so I have to change my location.
I think this location is allowing you to talk now. So hopefully, oh, the moment I said that is first little bit. But what we will do, if we try a couple of times and it doesn't work, what I'll do, I'll just try to call you. Then we will use, maybe your voice will be okay. But for now, you are on. Um, I think you're a little bit freezing, but I think we can still hear you. Can you tell us a little bit about Linda? Just little, what should people know about you? Little introduction.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. Oh, Liberia.
I think you
That's
have to try to call her
yeah,
maybe on Messenger or
yeah. That's what I would
on
do.
Messenger. That way she can on the
Yeah,
video. That
yeah,
way she can talk and try and see that maybe that will work or WhatsApp.
yeah,
Yeah, the network system is sometimes get really bad. So hopefully
yeah.
it get
Sometimes sometimes it can be good. Other time it can be bad. So I think when I interview Derek Dolo, I interview Giselle, a couple of people. It was even kind of Wilson. It was a little bit better. Maybe today. Some
she's
days
coming back.
yeah, some days are a little bit bad. So we will see. Yeah, man, my brother. I think, like I said, I'll keep cutting you out a little bit. When she come, if she come this time, when she come out, just tell her. Then we will see what's up. Let me see if I can call her. Then we will see what's up. If the network work, then that would be okay too. Hello, hello. Yeah, so what we were thinking about doing is to call you on, so then maybe your voice can just be on, and that would be the same thing. And then next time we will see what we can do. Maybe the best place that the network work, then maybe you can be there. But for now, it seems that it's not giving you the chance to work. Yeah. So for now, no, no, it's just the link that I give you. That's the only way it will join that you can join on the show. Yeah. So let me just call you, and while we are on now, maybe we can talk. I can put you on the speaker. All right. Let me do it. So how you doing today?
Yo, you talking to me?
No, no, she's on now.
Oh,
Let
shit.
me know.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Let's just test the sound. Hopefully, if people that are watching, if they can't hear you, they should say something so we can, so we can see. Then maybe next time we will do it. But I'll put the volume up and put you on speaker. How is everything going, Linda?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank God for life. Everything is fine.
Okay, I would also ask my friend, once he come, my friend here, to ask him whether he can hear you. Can you hear her? Can you say something?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear her.
Okay.
She
Yeah.
just got to speak. She got to speak a little bit loud because it's what they call. Maybe you want to put the volume and then close it to the microphone or something like
Yeah.
that.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, they can hear you now. So, can you tell us a little bit about you? You know, well, unfortunately, you couldn't come on video, but hopefully, this will work. So, our viewers that were looking forward to hearing, knowing you, so they can still something. Can you tell a little bit about you?
Okay, so firstly, I want to appreciate the Liberian TV network for providing me this opportunity. I'm so grateful. My name is Linda Charlie Paye. I'm from Grand Gila County, but I personally live in Monrovia. I graduated from the Sweju Multilateral High School and came here to Monrovia to attend university. I'm a student at the University of Liberia studying economics with emphasis in public administration. I'm also the CEO for the Women Excel Foundation, and I have a business that I'm running as well. It is called the Lane Creamy Sour Milk.
Okay, that's really good. I'm so excited. And just so you know, my guest my host at some point, my host will jump in to ask you some questions. The woman, can you tell us a little bit about the Women Excel Foundation that you have? What do you
Okay,
guys
so
do?
so the Women Excel Foundation is a charitable organization
Mm-hmm.
that was established in 2023 October with the mission of empowering Liberian girls and women through agriculture and entrepreneurship.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so far we have been visiting high schools around the Maserati communities across Maserati County. We have visited high schools. We met with senior high girls, try to encourage them to be part of our upcoming projects because we really want to have Liberian women getting involved in these activities.
Yeah, but what do you think is necessary for Liberian women to get into entrepreneurship? I know a long time ago, women wanted to stay home, and some men believe that women should stay home. That's the kind of notion. What inspired you to have that belief? You know, for me, people that know me, they know that I'm not that kind of person. I believe in empowering women too, and my brother here too is the same thing. That's why when I told him, he was excited to come on the show. So, but from your point of view, what inspired you? Why do you think it's necessary for women to start their own businesses, for women to be out there working? And, what's from your point of view?
Well, for me, I believe that every individual have an extraordinary power invested in them, but the power can only be realized or exposed if you challenge them. And women are people that you can't really realize their potential except you try to engage with them. Yeah, like you give them responsibilities. That's the time you can know that they are strong. So women should not be always at the back or waiting for let's say, your husband to provide income. As a lady, I believe that you should also help your husband. Even the Bible said it, women are helpers. So the Bible describes women as helpers. I believe that we should help our family financially as well.
If we will, I know we will get more into your organization, but there's something I wanted to ask you. Do you have any female in Liberia or Africa that inspire you, or even in the world that inspire you as a strong woman that you look up to? That when you were growing up, you say, one day I want to. You're still young, by the way, but but when you were a little girl, you were like, you know what? One day, if be at certain level, I want to be like that woman?
Yes, so the former president of the Republic of Liberia, Madam Ellie Johnson Sirleaf, she has been my inspiration. Yeah, so although we are not following the same path, but somehow we have some similarities. So like our professionals, we have similarities. So she inspired me, and one day I would like to do things like her.
Yeah. Before we
Positively.
while we're continuing with your organization, the first thing I want people to also know the business side of things, because we want to make sure that people know that you have the organization where you're empowering women, but they also need to understand that you also taking the lead in doing so. You are an entrepreneur. So tell us a little bit about your business, your business besides the charity organization.
Okay, so I have a business and it is called Lane's Creamy Sour Milk. It's a Liberian made yogurt. We call it here sour milk. And it is made of milk powder, sugar, flavors, and condensed milk. So I started this business in 2020 when I got on a mission at the University of Liberia. So I needed to do something while in school so that I can be able to help myself financially. That time I came up with the idea of producing this milk. And since I started, I've been working hard, creating more strategies, making the business attractive so that, it can attract more people. Because in business, if you have, different strategies, you have, that way of, innovative strategies, it can make people to be attracted to your business. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm been up to.
One thing you told me too, that made me believe that, man, this girl is a very smart girl. You told me you figured out a way to make it different than a lot of the sour milk that people know about. You make it even better in some ways. Your ingredients were different. Can you tell a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I wanted to do something different because if you visit every community here in that you will see that everyone is selling sour milk. So in order to be different, in order to attract more customers, you have to be creative. So I did my combinations. I did some, bought some flavors, bought some products, and then I decided to try something new. So when I did it, first thing I read on it so I can know if they are combined, if there will be no health effects. So when I did a combination, it came out perfectly, and I started selling them.
Yeah.
And when I started selling them, there are people that have been buying. Every person that buy, they will make sure, they become my regular customer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
let me introduce that we are three here now. We have Newton Bowie here, who is also a business person. He's a business tycoon, business guru. Like I always say, he owns half of a state in the United States here, Utah. He owns half of that. Then he owns half of Liberia. Then we also have Mr. Prince Sagba, the CEO of Truth Liberia, and he owns, I can't even count all his businesses. I think that man owns half of Liberia. And if you don't say you are from Grand Judea, I think you'll be happy too. He's own half of Grand Judea too. He has a business there. So this man, I think in the US here, he hang out with people like Jeff Bezos there.
Oh, God. Please stop it.
And Newton Bowie is the same thing too. For me, I'm just a small girl who here between them.
He can be hiding himself behind us. He's the celebrity. We are not. We are just ordinary people hanging out with a celebrity from Beverly Hills.
I like that. That's a very good point.
He's this man from all the way Atlanta, hanging out with Tyler Perry. Then from yeah, Mr. Prince Abba is here, and also, but I think my brother here has a question for you.
Yeah, I have three questions actually. But first of all, I want to take this opportunity to appreciate you for the job you're doing. It's very great, whether old or young. The most important thing is for you to be empower women in the world. I like them to be independent, self-reliant, and energetic. and I think you have all those. My name is Newton Borwe. My field of study, I did criminal justice and social work, and I work as a program director for South Valley Services here in the United States. I've been doing social services for over 20 some more years, and one of my job is to empower people. Because sometimes people financially, physically, spiritually, and stuff, people can be in bondage. So I'm very interested in your organization. I may come to Liberia sometime next month, and I'd love to visit to see stuff, because this is what I do. This is my job, like ABC. But anyway, I wanted to first of all find out what motivated you to come up. I know you came to school. Most of the young girls in Liberia will want to get him or hair, $300 phone, $800 cell phone, $1,500 cell phones. Do things that look flashy and stuff and things like that. What really motivated you first to create this non-profitable organization, and second, the business aspect of it? I know you going to school, you needed to do something, but let's first talk about your motivation of wanting to be, like, you came from high school, you started thinking about different stuff. What motivated you to be where you are today? That's my first question.
Before you answer that, I want to first ask you. You can hear him, right? Is he loud for you to hear?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
All right.
Okay, thank you so much for that beautiful question. I actually got motivated. When I graduated from high school, I came here to school, and I wanted to be like help to my parents, because as a high school graduate in other countries, there are jobs opportunity for people, but here in Liberia, it's not easy to get a job. So I wanted to be help to my parents, not to always ask them for money to buy pamphlets or to get, like what you say, human hair and things like that. So I just decided to establish a business so that I can be help to myself and to reduce my parents' burdens. And then for my organization, the reason I decided to empower women is because of the challenges that women and girls are faced with on a daily basis. And it is in Liberia and even across the world. Women are marginalized, women are abused because they are not financially independent. So these are things that are happening on a daily basis. So when I look at this, I say, but if I can start a business and then be a help to myself, I believe that I can also help other young girls out there to avoid these embarrassments. So that's one of the main reasons I decided to establish this institution to empower young girls.
Thank you. The next question would be what I would say. I appreciate that, and I think it's very good, because when somebody have a vision and they want to work towards that goal, they will always try to fight. Like I always say, the starting of everything is not easy, but the end will be great. What are some of the struggle that you went through when you wanted to first establish your business, and then also when you changed and say, okay, I will have my business and also continue to empower young women, and why high school?
Okay, once I business, the major struggle is finance. Yeah, having finance to start a business was the major struggle, because I knew how to prepare the meal, but then I don't have the finance. So it was one of the biggest challenge I had. But I have my sister who also helped me in the process, and I was able to start a business.
Yeah. So while you guys are asking questions, I just want to say two things. One, we are doing this through phone because we tried the video and the network was a big problem. So we are now. So to you guys are just joining us, Linda is on the phone right now. But this is our Facebook page. If you want to learn more about her, I have the Facebook page on there so you guys can see. I hope you don't mind, Linda. I just want people to see your Facebook page and then follow you if they want to know more information. If anything, you can say something now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah.
No problem, no problem.
So that's number one, and number two, I have two of my co-hosts. They are here, Prince Sabat and Newton Bowie. They both of them they are business people. So when I'm interviewing business people, they come in, and they're the consistent co-hosts too for other topics that we may be talking about in the future. And these two guys, they are very supportive of everything Liberia. So you'll see them getting involved a lot. But yeah, so yeah, if you have other more questions, you can still come in. And while you guys are asking questions, I'll be trying to get people comment up there, trying to share her page so people can see.
Yeah, I think my last thing would be she answered my question very well. Just the fact that, and I was talking about the high school, the fact that you could have gone to the university, but you take the approach of working with high school. I think that's a really good that's a good initiative, because that's where everything starts from elementary all the way to high school. And then when you get to high school, you get there to empower people. I think that's really good and stuff and things like that. So my thing is that I know this would be an early question, but would be, what kind of message will you say? What would be your message to first of all people at the age you are, and other young Liberian girls who are in the same position you're in right now, who want to either do business or open a non-profitable organization in the third world country that things is not really easy. Like you were saying, the finance were hard. You have your sister, yeah, that have to help you, which is networking. That's what families are very important. But what would be your message to your age group, one, and also to the rest of Liberia, to the young girls that are growing up, and some of them, especially those ones in high school, are looking up to you when you go deliver the messages to them to empower them and stuff? What would be your message to them?
Okay, my message is let them keep pushing to chase their dreams. Whatsoever they believe in, they can achieve it if they believe in themselves. And as a young adult, there are so many temptations out here. So the only thing you can do to achieve your goal is to believe in yourself and to not allow people to influence you, because if you are determined for greatness, there are so many temptations. So let them keep pushing and focus on their dreams.
Linda, a lot of young people at your age or even older, they've been in my own, that's just my opinion. They have been brainwashed to believe that only government can do things. They don't look at things that doing business to employ people and other things. What really inspired you to want to do that? Why you are not like those people and you are doing business? And you are one of those people that are trying to hire a lot of people, the employment. You're not just thinking that government should hire people. What changed your mindset?
Okay, so if you look at the developed countries around the world, you will learn that developed countries, the employment rate in every developed country, government offers something around 35%.
Yeah.
Rest of the employment is private sector, from the private sector. So I believe that we don't need, every one of us do not need to work in government to get job. You can be your self-employment. You can start your business. You create your own company. That's the belief I have. So whosoever that have that belief to say, yes, I want to work in government, or I'm going to school because I want to work in government, it's not everyone that will have the opportunity to do that. So that's one of the main reasons that, I decided to, establish this organization so that I can make women to believe this. You can be an entrepreneur, you have money, even more than people that work in government.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
And just a quick question I wanted to ask. So let's say now you're having this interview and you have your business is going. Are you encouraging like people to kind of invest into the business, or you haven't reached to a level wherein you can say, I want to take this to a next level? Let's say somebody see this interview and the person say, I would love to join you to invest into your business. What is your take on that?
Yeah, my arms are open. I'm willing to partner with anyone that I believe in my dream and want to, let's say, partner with me. I'm available, or you want to invest. I'm also available because I believe that business, to really have your business grow, if you are not financially strong, you need people, you need partnership. Yeah, so I'm available to partner with whosoever that have interest.
Okay, great. That's a good thing. Well, I'm really proud of you. I want you to know. So Prince, like you want to say
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, Lena, sorry I came on late. So,
You're gonna
but
go, hold on a
just
second. You're
going
gonna pay
through.
fine for coming late. You always come late. So Jefferson, every time they make come late, they make out to give you $50.
The man know the man knows I like money business already. So I know
So I don't
thank
want
you.
put I don't want put the tag on
Idea.
Jefferson owe me. So when I asked him for my money, he said, "Come on late." Then,
You see, you see, you see the trouble. I think
that's a good one.
you see,
Okay, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
you're my worry praying. Every time I go around paparazzi, I say I have to really be careful because there's one person that shouldn't go ask.
Go
yeah,
ahead.
Lena. First of all, I must say, thank you very much for coming on the show, and we are all proud of you. It's not easy these days to see young Liberians first, and then young women, thinking about helping another woman. It's always about, oh, me, and not just women, but also men too. But y'all go to help other women is inspiring, to help girls in at their age, and others, train them in the area of agriculture. Have you started the process already in that level? If you've answered, I'm sorry for repeating the question.
No, I haven't talked about the agricultural aspect. We've only been
Okay.
discussing. Yeah, so for the agriculture aspect, I were able to talk with students as well, but I really want to focus on older women for that aspect, which is our mothers.
Yeah.
Our mothers that are important to farming, especially the real sector of Liberia. I want to focus on that side because these people, they find it difficult to get their goods exported to the nearby towns, let's say the nearby populated markets. So my organization want to create the strategies in a way that we will promote, let's say empower them, motivate them to have their goods exported.
Okay.
And we also want to be providing farming materials for them as well to just motivate them so that they can keep working, because most of these women, they use their product from their farm to support their parents and to support their kids. I mean, yes. And for me, my parents are farmers. My parents are from Grand Gila. As we speak, they are in Grand Gila County, and that is what they have been using to support my siblings and I. So my parents did that to support my siblings and I. I believe that there are other people that are doing exactly this. So we just want to help them, show them the way that they will not find it difficult to have their goods, transported to the nearby markets.
Yeah, I want to ask you.
What about the?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a quick question on. I know Liberia. Again, I'm going to bring the politics thing up because it's really frustrating me at times. I know many people will when you are doing something, you ask people to help you. It's hard for people to donate, but if there's somebody running for office, it's easy for people to donate. What are some of the challenges you are having in that area? Are you getting support from many Liberian? I know it's kind of hard to carry the whole thing on your head alone. It takes a lot of money. Even the nonprofit organization, it takes a lot of money to go to places. I know out here in the America and other places, people generate money from support. What are some of the challenges that you are facing in that area? Are you getting a lot of support from people? Like people are donating to your organization, or what's going on? What are some of the challenges?
Yeah, for now we getting individual support, but this is an institution that was established a few months ago.
Okay.
So we haven't been able to meet governments or to write or international organizations. We haven't done that, but we plan to do that. very soon.
Okay.
But for now, the only support we are getting, they are individual support. Yeah.
Do you have partner that people who and you founded the organization, or you just decided that, you know what, let me just do it by myself for now?
No, I have partners. I have friends, but it's a charitable organization, so we just register it. They are like part of the article of incorporation as incorporators.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not profit where we will do shareholder things like that.
Yeah. So one of the things, and again, this is a great initiative. There are a lot of non-profitable organizations in Liberia, all over the world in Africa. One of the major reasons why a lot of people outside of Africa would not love to support non-profitable organizations on the continent is because of management issue, like mismanagement of fund, mismanagement on the leadership kind of things and stuff like that. So how is your organization structure? Do you have like a board of directors?
For now, we are like five person that register the organization. So we have our the CEO, we have the manager, we have the secretary, the vice president, the treasurer. These are positions we have for now because we are not meeting.
And you guys just got started too.
We're already structured.
Yeah.
The reason I brought that's a good structure. The reason I brought that in is that as the organization progress and you have other people coming, that's when you can kind of like approach the government to kind of step in. You can also write international, grant, because you have different organizations, NGO in Liberia, like give out grants and stuff and things like that. So probably you want to find one of the important person you want to find on that team is a grant writer. Maybe one of you guys can be trained to be a grant writer, or you can have somebody to be a grant writer, somebody who will be able to work between the organization and the government and other NGO so that you can be recognized, so that people will be able to know you and support you. But again, you're doing a great job. When all this start, what do your parents say?
That's a good question.
Yeah, they are proud of me. They are happy with the idea. I discussed it with my father, and my father he's happy with it, and he has been supporting since we started. He has been supporting.
Yes, I asked the question because we said, our parents are very influential, but at least they have tried and they see you coming to this level. So right now in Grand Gila, all the young ladies there want to be like Linda. And right now in Morovia, most of the young ladies want to be like Linda. So that was the reason why I asked that question, because our parents, I'm sure they're very proud of you for the work you're doing and stuff. What keep you going, Linda?
My parents are my motivation, especially my father. He always there to motivate me. Even if I try doing something that I believe in and it is not working, he always encouraged me to continue trying. Yeah, so my father is one of my biggest motivation.
So one of the things that I wanted to touch on is good to have a parent who supports you, especially as a female, because the old generation, they used to have that mindset that say, oh, she's a girl, let's focus on the boy child. But it's a good thing to have a parent that is supporting you, especially the father too. That's a really good thing. One thing I want to tell our viewers, Linda is on the phone because the network problem in Liberia, so we couldn't bring her on this on the video. But so if you're just following us, she is on the phone, but I put her picture up there so you guys can see. If you want to contact Linda, this is her Facebook page. The information, all the information you want, it's on. You'll get the information on the Facebook page. You can reach out to her about her business, her organization, because she has a business, she has an organization. You can reach out if you want to know anything, you want to invest in her business. You never know, you know. She's a very smart businesswoman. The more you talk to her, the more you get to learn that, man, this girl, she has different mindset. I always joke with her that when we are talking, she's speaking Siri to me. That then I'm the one speaking my colloqua. And I questioned her a few times. Have you traveled somewhere before? Because there are some people when you're talking to them, she's like my sister Patricia. You know, they speak the standard English a little bit. You know, not like real West Point. But you know, so for her, she really has that different mindset. Even the ice cream thing she's doing, she actually tried to think outside the box. You know, she's not just rolling with everybody. She created her own ingredient that is different from the typical Liberian thing, sour milk that you try. So if you want to learn more about Linda, this is her Facebook page. You can contact her. She's a very upcoming strong businesswoman who believes in employing Liberian. And if you want to support her organization, this is her Facebook page. Go there. I'm sure you'll find the contact information. Linda Charlie Paye. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can go contact her. And how can you say your email just in case somebody want to email you? I think it's Linda C Pay, right? At
Yes.
Gmail.
Yeah, lindacp@gmail.com.
Okay.
So Linda, to the sour milk, I was just looking at the page. How far is it right now? Like, are you? I see the packaging. Are you already packaging it and distributing?
Yeah, for now I have two centers. I live Bannersville, so I have one center at Bannersville, and I have another one around Fenner campus. Just two centers I have for now, but I plan in the near future to get more areas like these populated communities, places, let's say junctions around EAWA junction and other populated areas. That's what I plan to do. But for now, I'm not financially stable to reach that level, so I'm taking my own time.
Mhm.
So I asked that question, Prince.
Okay.
If she wanted, I asked the question if she wanted to invest. So maybe that's something like I told her that would be great because if the business is good and she want to partner to invest, people can kind of meet with her and talk to her and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I told her that I'll be in Liberia by the grace of God next month. I'll probably go look at see what's up and see like that. Maybe that's something we can support too. You know.
Yeah, because yeah, Newton, that's really great, and thank you so much for that. You
Yeah.
know, you have a business that is kind of in that line.
Right.
You are distributing water, and there is another young sister that is doing ice cream.
Right.
So you know that is maybe it will be a good partnership. I want to encourage you to do that. I I would like to try when I come to Liberia. Seriously, because I'm looking at the picture, I'm doing like, you know.
Yeah. And that's
So
it.
I
That's it.
used to like sour milk when I was in Liberia. So I read it now. I'm feeling that taste in my mouth. But according to Jefferson, you have a special ingredient. So
Yeah.
I really want to taste that special ingredient of your
Yeah.
sour milk.
I,
But this
I
is very creative.
And you know, I don't know if Jefferson have been to Liberia to taste this sour milk because he have described it more than Linda herself have described it. So we just
Yeah.
wanted to know, like, what's going on here. Is there something that we don't know?
I heard, you know, there's a chichapole on the street that was telling me, that Linda girl, you try her sour milk, and I say you'll keep going there every day.
Awesome.
So you know, I'm part of the media. We have paparazzi all over the
That's
place.
great.
And
Linda,
paparazzi
another thing
always
I wanted to
taking
ask you was, what is the long time goal? I know right now you have your stuff going and stuff, but and you wanted to you love Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, you kind of admire the kind of person she is, and I think it's great. I appreciate that because in this world you have to look for people that have aspire to the highest and see how they go. Like some of us, we look at people like Nelson Mandela, our father, and great guys that have done things and said, you know what, I'm not going to be rich, but I want to be that. But what is your long, as you continue to go through this journey and all this stuff, you're in school, what is the long-term goal for you?
Personally, right, or for the business?
Personally, for yourself, like just for you.
Like you, yeah.
Okay, so for now I'm a student studying economics with emphasis in public administration. So I actually want to focus on industry in future. I want to have factories. You know, I just want to promote the private sector, like create more jobs for people. Yeah. So when I graduate, I pray to get scholarship, travel, and then just learn industrial, focus on industrial economics. Yeah.
Man,
Factories
that's a
that
big
will get to green future.
that's a great mindset that you have there, because one of the reasons Liberia, many people don't know these things. We just focus on one area at a time. That, oh, maybe it's because the government is not giving job, maybe because this. But one of the things people haven't realized is that we don't have these things, factory and other things in other countries that provide hundreds of jobs. We import a lot of things that we use, and having people who having that mindset to say, I want to start major corporations, major factory in a country, you will bring a lot of jobs to the country. I think many young
Absolutely.
Liberians, you should keep educating these girls and other young Liberians. Please keep doing it, because your mindset is far more different than the mindset that other people have. So please keep doing what you are doing, because it's great, and I hope many people support you on this thing. I hope many, even if today doesn't, if you don't get a lot of response, I'm hoping to get people to check out your Facebook page, to get in touch with you, to email you, Linda C Paye at gmail.com. I hope people should reach out to you and support your business, because you are a very strong, hardworking young lady who has vision for the future. Some people say, I'm studying after this, I want to be a representative. You are thinking on a bigger level that many Liberians don't think. And, some of us came to this country. We traveled different countries before we even thought about doing stuff like this. But you were thinking this stuff. So that's a big deal. I just encourage you to keep doing it. But if anybody want to say something, you can jump in.
Well, I just want to add to what you were saying, right? Because everybody don't have to be in government like Linda is doing. The government can help, but the problem with some of the problem here is, I'll give you an example like Botswana. Botswana will send students out to go study and then bring them back and then give them position within the government, or give them position and stuff like that. But we, of course, in the African continent, the scholarship go to the minister, family people who closer to them. The child, the mother who don't have money, and the child is very smart and intelligent, don't get the scholarship, is who you know. So that just crumble the education aspect, and people who want to aspire to do something that Linda is doing right now, because I think her mindset is something that can make Liberia to be better. So with all these high school kids and the kind of motivation she's giving them, the kind of education she's giving them, exposure she's giving them, we empower them for them to say, you know what, I want to be this person, I want to be that person. So I think Linda, I want to applaud you, for the great work you're doing. And just continue to work hard. It's not easy to work and go to school. I will tell you that, because I know what I went through. I mean, America is a great country, but going to school and working in America, it's not a joke. So I don't talk about Africa, where Liberia, where even it's not easy for transportation, for people to go to school to get their pamphlet, and then you have this non-profit. How do you prioritize your time, and how do you prioritize your movement and stuff? I'm just curious to know that, because I know it's difficult to go to school and work. Even in America here, it was not easy thing for me. So you in Liberia, how do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for my activities apart from my school, my organization and business, these are things that when I'm less busy, these are things I pay attention to. Like, I don't involve myself into too many social activities, so I just consider this to be like my own fun. There where I find more interest. So like when I'm free during the weekend, I have conversation with girls. Or like during the weekend, I spend more time on my business. Yeah.
So
So for you, for if somebody was to come, or let's say Nito right now, ask you, hey, from where you are right now, producing the sour milk ice cream, um, how much can I invest to, and how many percent are you
Well,
willing to give out?
well, say I'm
Yeah,
saying I like her sour
I think
milk.
those will be
Say,
discussed
say,
behind closed door.
yeah, that's what I was coming to do. Say I like her
I think
sour milk.
those will
Say
be
I like
discussed
her sour
behind
milk,
closed
and
door.
I'm her
Not on
agent
the
right
air.
now.
I will definitely,
The-
engage Linda when I get to Liberia. I
That's it.
will want to
Yeah,
be partner with Linda, especially in
yeah.
the ice cream business. I will
yeah.
also want to promote her organization because that's my expertise that I have been doing it for 20 some more years here in the United States. So I'm ready. You know, you can Google my name. You will see I work in Oregon. I work with homeless people, different people. So I would love to meet her team and kind of, you know, give them some kind of educations and kind of help them, you know, from the leadership perspective. But then on the business part, when I meet, we can talk about that. But I do interested to partner with her. But that conversation will be out behind closed door.
Okay,
All right,
I will remove the money. I will remove the money part.
hold on, friend. Hold on, friend.
My next question.
Friend, hold on. You're not gonna get out of this that easy. I will still have to ask something. Say I'm Linda agent and I like her sour milk. You know, you have to write us. This is the Facebook page. Reach out to Linda, and then she'll figure out. You guys can have a closed door conversation because you know I'm behind this now. And not especially when it comes to you troublemaker prince. I'm behind.
uh,
Yeah, you can ask the question.
yeah. So, like, how many do you how long it take to make one of the bowl? How many do you make a day?
How much I make a day?
Like
How many
how
of
many
it?
do
Because
you,
your agency, I shouldn't mention the money part. But how many? I'm thinking about the work that is put in and how many is produced. You know, when you watch Shark Tank, is an investment show. People go on there.
Yeah, I
These are
watch
the
that
things
all
they
the
want to
time.
know.
yeah.
How many time you put in to make each of the package?
Uh, so I spend like 24 hours to produce them, but it can be one. So when I'm producing it, I can use the BB tops. I don't know if you're having idea what you're like doing BB tops.
Yeah.
These are yeah, so I can like put everything together in the B tops. So I can produce something like 200 US milk within 24 hours. But I can even produce more than that. But the reason I have to bring it down is because of the people that have that available
Okay.
to sell. Because I only have 2 centers right now, so I don't produce too much. But
When you
within
say
24 hours,
yeah.
I produce up to 200 US, 250 US milk
Okay.
for
But
like 2 centers.
let me ask you a question. Maybe I asked you this when we were having that conversation, but I'm just asking for the viewers. If somebody were to invest in your business, what do you think you invest the money into? Like do you need like certain things?
Which area?
Yeah, which area do you want to invest? What are hiring employee or buying more equipment or what are some of the areas?
Yeah, buying more equipment.
Like what type of equipment?
I like for now, I'm depending on LEC, and LEC is not stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we speak, I don't have current right now. So the first thing I have to buy is to buy generator,
Okay.
and then buy more freezers because I have 2 freezers, one smaller one and one bigger one.
Yeah.
So buy more freezer and buy just equipment.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of people working with you right now, like employee wise, or
Yeah. How many employees do you
how
have?
many employees?
For now, I have just 2 centers, so I have two employees here.
Okay. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
And
So
so you make
if I have more equipment, then I can
Yeah.
search for
I,
more employees.
yeah.
so you make up to 200 250 can. I is that can or bowl per
Yes, sizes.
yeah, okay, get different sizes.
Yes.
Okay. So you make two in 24 hours. So how many are you making a week?
So for now, I make like twice a week.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's say like 400. I produce 400 milk a week
Okay.
for the two centers.
Right. So that's great. I think I mean what I wanted to say too, I think this is a great business. I think the strategy can be like when you started having like a marketing person, like you said,
Yeah.
you have all the equipment she need, and then you have the marketing person who can market the business and go to different places and talk to different people, not only just people coming to buy. And then the one about Fender is pretty great because that's where I try to build my apartment by the Fender camper in Fender, the University of Liberia. But I think the employee, yeah. So I think for me, for this kind of business, just to also employ people and give people work,
And
right?
also have people like yourself who are very
Yeah,
experienced business people,
Get
breaking
get
your
the
own
product out
ideas.
to
Yeah,
more
yeah,
vendors.
exactly.
yeah,
Interacting and
Yeah.
stuff. Because one of the major things that we hear about people in Liberia that we still go invest and we still love our country is people not being honest,
yeah.
right? So every time you want to invest, you're in Liberia, you hear different story and different things, and you want to work with honest people and stuff. But once Jefferson say this person is honest, we cannot question it again because we can hold him responsible when anything happens.
You see, yeah, you see my own trouble, but no, there are
So,
people.
so
Let
there's
me
no
tell you
fear.
this. Let
There's
me
no
tell you
fear
this.
at all. But I'm very much
Yeah,
interested working with a
yeah.
young lady.
We can hold him
I'm
responsible.
very much
I think he knows where to find me. He and friend, they both of them know where to find me, so it'll be kind of easy. But to be honest with you, there are few people that I'm trying to be careful when I'm saying good things about because I've been doing this Chinese spotlight on Liberian for a little bit while, and in the past I realized that okay, be careful because not everybody that will tell you things that is real, but when sometimes you have interview, you talk to before I have this show, sometimes I have a conversation with a person and go then talk more and more, ask them the right questions. And sometimes you can tell if this person, their passion and stuff. Let me say this. Linda, she's a great girl, but one thing I can tell you, every other people, if you will every businessman, before you do your business, of course, you have to go and do your own research to understand. Those are just say that ill. So to me, that
No, we'll hold you to A. Don't run away from it.
no,
Don't try to twist the thing and try to twist it and bend it now.
Uh,
We're going to hold you straight up.
no,
I think the fact that Newton, you say when I get there,
yeah,
Right.
you will sit down, you will
yeah,
discuss with Linda. But
Exactly.
this is, I think, from just speaking with her and seeing her passion and vision. She don't want to get in politics. I didn't
yeah,
hear her say anything about politics. So that is number one line of trust for me,
yeah,
because anybody that is looking to work politics, I don't trust you.
yeah.
But so that I think she has a very good business and she have a very good mindset.
And the
Uh,
vision, the intention, all these things can
yeah,
tell how far the person want to go.
yeah.
Mhm.
So having that extra layer of investment and layer of opportunity can carry her farther. And with your business being in that area also, it's a good thing. I definitely encourage, and Lena, I definitely encourage you to be, keep it up. You will hear people say like, "Oh, you young that you just spending your time behind the sour milk." Have you heard those kind of thoughts from people?
Yeah. Oh, I did it busy. You young, you said I saw you, you said it, she said.
Look, you
But
see,
don't listen to them because
yeah.
don't
The
listen.
reason I say, yeah, the reason I say, hey, don't listen to them. You know where you are, where you're going, and inventors are people solve, who see problems, see reason to solve a problem.
Yes.
So that's your problem. That's something you are solving. because I will feel more comfortable ordering your sour milk
Yeah,
because of the stories of how the certain group of people were preparing sour milk in Liberia.
yeah,
It got to the point that somehow they didn't want to get it anymore. Yeah, you are packaging it in a nice, better way, in a good environment and all of that. That is something that solving that problem.
yeah,
It's not somebody behind a house somewhere, place is messy, is dirty, and and all that. So you will find people in much higher office ordering yours because they
Yeah.
when they came to a point that they didn't want to order those ones on the street anymore because they didn't feel they were safely prepared. But
yeah,
seeing yours the way you are packaging it will encourage people to, a minister or lawyer or doctor somewhere in their office will want to order yours to taste it. So it's a good initiative. Is a good area to invest, and you are solving problem. You are an inventor. So
I,
I want to encourage you and say thank you.
what Frank, because of what Frank is saying, I want to ask my brother Newton. After everything you heard from this young lady, and she's has this business going, what advice can you give her in the sense of making her business big? I know doing business in Liberia is not easy. It's not the kind of like what we have out here, where you have a lot of mentors around you. You're seeing Shark Tank, all these things, and it helps you to want to know the strategy in growing your business. What advice will you give this young lady to for her to for that dream to come through, to make this thing big, to be one of the number one sour milk distributor? All those people that used to laugh, now they see her with store and all these things all over the country. Because that one thing Linda told me too, she said she want to see herself all over the country, as in major areas. What advice will you give her at this moment? I know you are not the person we are interviewing, but I think it will be very important. Good business person like yourself.
Yeah, thank you for the question. That's a great question. I appreciate that. The first thing is that I would say to Linda is to be honest. As a business person,
Yes.
you have to be very, very honest with your customer,
Yeah.
with the people you deal with your employee, and the people you work with. It's very, very important for you to be honest, because honesty go far. Don't take any shortcut for your sour milk to be sell because people are buying it. Everything you used to do, you need to keep doing it, even if the sour milk company is all over in Liberia. Even if you have somebody come and invest with you and you guys have it in all the county, everywhere, and you're making money, do not change the way, things will change on the business, because every time you look at the business, you want to change a different aspect of the business. You want to involve it, but just stick to that original resume, that original stuff that you have. So be honest. Be honest with yourself, the people you work with. The next thing is networking. As a business person, you have to network, like what we are doing right now. If you haven't come on the show, I wouldn't have said I'm interested into this business to work with you. When I come to Liberia, I will want to look at it. So it's always good for you to network. But in networking, make sure you work with the right partner. Make sure you work with the right people. The other thing I would say is treat your employee like they're your friend, but be straight with the rules. Because one of the things we see with business people, especially in Liberia, I go to Liberia every year. And what I see in some of the places, that the way the people talk to their employee, the way they treat them, the way they disrespect them, that they are nobody. So don't let it, because if you treat them good, they take you to be they take you to be somebody very important. And every time somebody want to bring you down and they want to go through your employee, it's not going to work, because you're very nice to them, and you try to do things. And also be a visionary person. As a business person, always be thinking about something different to add to the business. Always, you want to know why Linda sour cream business is different from Peter Paul sour cream business, or sour milk. Why? So you're always thinking, you're always trying to come up with stuff that will be able to welcome. The other thing is, don't ever let negativity bring you down. Humility is the key to success. Remember that. If you have pen and paper, write that down. Humility is the key to success. When you're humble, we have a restaurant here in Utah. I go to the restaurant, I clean the floor, I mop the floor, I do the servers, I do the cooking. Sometimes some of the people think I'm the dishwasher. And they would be like, oh, are they paying you good? Are you doing very well here? You know, things like that. Those are all motivation. So you always have to be humble. People will always be negative, especially, and I'm not shy to say this, most Liberians are not supportive. Most Liberian, only few, most Liberian, they would rather bring you down than make you to go up. They would rather find problem to go and gossip and bring you down. Don't let any of those things bother you, because the motivation comes from criticism. If there is no criticism, you're nobody. That's what I always say. So people will criticize you. People will say things about you, but you know who you are and you know what you're doing. So those are my advices. I will leave with you, is for you to be focused. And the most important thing is to be honest in your business. Don't take no shortcut, and don't let anybody say, oh, if you do this, you do that. Always be honest. Treat your employee right. Have a vision of the business. Like, you know, I want my business in 10 years from now. It's not just talking it, but put it on paper. You know, I always, when I started, before I wanted to do a restaurant, I sat down way back 10 years ago, and I said, you know, this is what I want to do, but I'm going to take my time. I wanted to do a social club. I want to have a club. I can bring my brothers together for us to be able to have a club. I'll bring my friends together. And something I'll be thinking about putting together. So that vision have to be there. At the end, don't let anybody push you around. Don't let anybody say you can't make it. You will make it. So be strong. And then listen. It doesn't mean that when people tell you stuff, you have to do it. No. If somebody came to you, because here in America, we get feedback. Sometimes people go to our restaurant, the people eat, and they go on Facebook or Google, they leave a restaurant, the food was good, the food was nice, the food was not good today, this and this and this. And then I go back there and respond. I'm very sorry that you have. So when customers come and they complain, use that complaint to better the restaurant, to better your business. Use that complaint. Take the complaint. I say, oh, we're Liberian, man. You want to sour meal, just go sit down. No. Train your
Train your employee for better customer service.
Exactly what I'm saying. Train your employee for a very good customer service on how to relate to people and stuff. I one of the tough cookies when it comes to things, especially in America, because most of the Africans will come, especially the African club. They go all over, they spend all their money when they come to the African club. Can I go in for free? Oh, I don't get money to do this and do that. So they use certain things against you because you try to be straight and stuff like that. So my dear sister, I appreciate what you're doing. Those would be my advice to you.
Yeah, and you see what this brother is saying is true when it comes to especially the last thing he said. I think it's one of the things that I noticed too in our Liberian community. When it comes to customer service, it can be a little bit bad. When you like in here in the US, I can enter a Beverly Hilton or some of the top hotel dirty. When I enter, the first thing they want to say is, "Welcome, sir. How may I help you?" They don't say because you are dirty or pain. It's all something they're not gonna. You move from here, man. The way you looking at it like that, they're not gonna do it. They will first say, "Welcome, sir. How may I help you?"
Jefferson, sorry, can I tell you a quick story? I beg you, please.
No problem, no problem.
I went to Liberia last year and I want to renew my Liberian passport. So I have wore the jeans that the jeans just cut. It had few cut to the front. And I've gone to the Ministry of Information. Is it Ministry of Information where they get Foreign Affairs? I've gone to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to get my passport in the morning. So when I got to the gate, the guy, they say, "Oh man, sitting down there." As soon as I get there, he say, "They make him go in. They make a wacky pen. They made a wacky man. They made a wacky man. He can't go in." So I just wondering like what he's talking about. I'm confused. He said, "Oh, because my pens have 2 lines on it, I have to go back and change, and I cannot go into the ministry to do my passport." Of course, I obliged. I obeyed. I went and changed. I came back. Then I went to get my passport on my way back. And I asked him, I said, "This was your first time seeing me. You don't know me. You don't know who I am. And then you start calling me wacky ball. What does wacky ball mean?" He said, "Oh yeah, anybody who wear a pants with lines, we don't allow them to come in because they're not looking decent and stuff." So anyway, it was just a quick story. I laugh. I gave him small little thing, and I said, "Papa, you don't know me. I don't know you. But next time, maybe the better thing for you to do is to explain to me that this is the rule, this is the dress code, because I can wear that jean trousers in America here and go anywhere in
Yeah,
any office, and nobody's gonna tell me say you can't go into the
Yeah.
office because my jean trousers get two lines,
yeah.
to the knee and stuff and things. So it's
I
just how people,
I can even wear that from LAX to London, England. Nobody cares.
no,
Um,
yeah,
but
so
And I would just to add to what you say, it's the same, Lenan make the sacrifice, even if somebody want to invest, spend that time to really, use that money to read. Don't put it in Gucci bags or in expensive branding stuff. But if you need another freezer, spend that money into that freezer. When I went to Liberia in 2021, I had a lot of money on me. But when I got there, I went to to my project in Grangy there, hoping to see my timbers and my cocoa nursery. I didn't see anything. Instead of me staying in hotel, or guest house, I was sleeping in a village there. Using the money, I had over $12,000 on me. But I rather put the money, the things that were already lost. Rather, I started spending that money on those things. And today the cocoa farm is not where we wanted it to be, but we have over 35 acres of cocoa planted today. You know,
that's a good job. Good accomplishment.
so yeah, and even when I went to Moria, I found a little place. There was an unfinished house. The door, no good door, nothing. But I slept in here for the time I was in Morovia because I was
Prince,
already
don't
broke.
tell us that you're homeless in Labro, I beg you.
No, no, no,
Tell
no.
us that you're homeless in Labro, yeah.
but
No, no, not homeless, but I mean,
Okay, I
you
just
know,
making sure. Don't not tell us
our
that you're
brothers and
homeless in Labro,
sisters.
yeah.
Yeah, our brothers and sisters were, that's one of the things that destroy the business. When they get money and they, to don't make sure you get the things you need for the business.
yeah,
Sacrifice yourself to get those things. I wasn't homeless in Liberia because, of course, I have place there. But what I means, I could have been relaxing somewhere in a villa, enjoying myself by the beach. But I sacrificed that time to pour the money into the business. I could have been frustrated and say, what, all the money we spend over 40,000 on this, only to come and not see anything, and then I lay 10, 12,000 on me. Let me go enjoy myself and just go by and forget about the people.
my sister-in-law was happy said that you were even sleeping in the poor places because that way you didn't go to the fancy places and for all the chamoden to start hitting on you. So that part of it, hallelujah for Kona. I'm sure my sister-in-law were praying about that. But let me say something quick. Saying we have many people watching. This is Linda phone email. I put it out here. It's Linda CPAYE at gmail.com. If anybody has question about her nonprofit organization, for a lot of you that just joined in, or her business that she's doing, her sour milk business, this is the right email to email her. Reach out to Linda. It's Linda C Pay at gmail.com. And the young lady, she's very polite, very intelligent. And you know me, if somebody does something bad, I will tell you, I will tell you straightforward. But if you're doing good thing, I will always give the flower. That's the same thing with Linda. That's the same thing I've been doing so far for those that have been watching my show. To all of you guys out there, because I always say it when I'm advertising a girl phone number, her email. All of you got out there that married, emailing the people that are for their nonsense. They were more serious about her business. That's why she's trying to avoid all the social things. So please email her about her business, about the organization, try to help her. I'm not advertising her email for nonsense. I'm advertising her email for good reasons. So reach out. Always the disclaimer that I always put there when I try to advertise the email. But Linda, if somebody wanted to help your organization, what do you think the help that you guys need right now?
Okay, so for the organization, we are planning to meet farmers,
Okay.
which is women. Yeah, so we have a project that we are writing on right now. So we need farming materials like cutlass, boots, seedlings to distribute them to farmers.
Okay.
And then for these high school students, we want to host workshops to educate them on business, how business is important. And then we also planning to have some trainings like open uh, technical institution where we'll be able to educate them, like for instance, tailoring, makeup, these businesses that are popular, things that make money easily, to educate them on them.
Yeah. Another question that I wanted to ask, like the girls that you go out to talk to educate, how are they like dealing with them? Is it easy dealing with them? Are they excited to see you guys? I know there's a picture on your Facebook page that I posted that I show where you were standing with a couple of some girls in their school uniform. How is everything when you go out there to meet these girls? How the teacher too? Do they give you guys the opportunity?
When I went to the various schools, I met with the administration. I told them about the organization, and they were so excited. They embraced the idea, especially that I want to work with girls. They were excited. So when I met the students, they were so excited. Like most of them and I were in the same age group. So like meeting someone who are you almost equal, and then having all these dreams, they were happy. Most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you are in
So
this.
you can see from the pictures.
Yeah.
The pictures, I can tell you that they were so happy to meet me.
Did you intentionally wear the same color as their school uniform, or did you go to that school in the past? Huh?
I didn't know. I reached on the campus. I go look at the post the uniform, and I said, and my house was too far for me to go pack a change. So but I didn't do it intentionally.
So I know this is you in a school uniform, putting the mouse so people can see you.
Okay, now.
That's
See, yeah, just looking in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys can see the mouse, right? My mouse.
She looked like one of the teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, my eye was sharp enough to know that. But okay, was she going to the school or what happened? It's not a bad thing though. You blend in with them.
Yeah.
But that was a good thing. So you say if you guys needed help, you say you guys have some projects that you are working on. If somebody will help you guys, that's the best way to go, right? To see, maybe they can email you, then you guys can discuss that.
Yes, yeah. Email me.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that.
Yeah. What are some of the best? Okay, besides the email, the Facebook page, they can reach out to you too.
Yes, you message the Facebook page, will respond immediately.
Okay, is that your personal Facebook page or the organization Facebook page? Which one you want them to reach out to?
Everything active. The business organization, my account, everything active.
Okay, let me see.
So any of it they reach to, they will get us.
Yeah, so I just put your organization page on right now. I'm scrolling through it for those that want to. I think you guys have a phone number here too. I just saw it. The phone number is on here, and you guys have I think you guys have a YouTube page too.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this is the WEF Liberia is a nonprofit organization that provides entrepreneurs. Okay. So what I want you guys to do, those that are watching, this here you can find all the informations This is why I like to share the screen so people can see. I like the logo though. The logo that you guys designed, it's really good. Women Excel Foundation. Um, this is. But you said Liberia. Do they have this organization somewhere else?
For now, we are only working in Liberia, but we hope to expand it in the future.
Okay. No, the reason I'm saying Liberia, Women Excel Foundation Liberia, I'm just thinking you know how some people will find something that is somewhere else, then they will add the country to it just to show the difference. That's why we're asking. But you answer it right. Hopefully people can check out this organization and help. I know you've been on the phone for a while, and if these guys have some question, I don't want to keep you too much. And I always say this: I don't want you to be speaking the simple English. I never going to whole day. I was just there. Yeah. So, do you have anything to say? I don't want to hang up right now, but I don't want to keep you for a long time. Do you have anything to say to people out here, out there, or in Liberia, young people?
Or does she have any question for us?
Do you have any question for these guys? And I'm not talking about me. Me, I don't like question. No, you can ask me. You can ask me. But do you have any question for us in general? Do you have anything to tell other people too?
No, I don't have question. I just have something to say.
Okay.
To people that are watching and to you people in the studio. So I want to take this time to appreciate every one of you in the studio and people that are watching. I'm sorry that you're not able to see my face because of the network from my side. It's very bad here. But I want to appreciate every one of you for following and providing us, my team and I'm representing my team, for providing us this opportunity, showcase our institution and my business to the world. We are so grateful. Like, this is one of the biggest achievements I have had since I entered this new year. So I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
No problem. Prince, you guys have something to say before our sister leave. As you guys are talking, you see, her business page is there now. I'm showing this so people can see. She even has the phone number and everything. So those that are watching, they have a lot of means of seeing the information.
Yeah, I just want to encourage you to keep it up, and great things ahead. Your mindset is up on point, so keep pushing, and yeah, I look forward to tasting this when I come, and want to encourage people to please find this girl, Lane, uh, um, creamy sour milk. Find it anywhere it's available. Right now, she only have 2 locations. You can go and find it. Just support her. This is a Liberian owned business, and she has a vision to expand and using that capital to also help other people. So, fine, I will come to Liberia personally and look for it where I can find it just to support. So I want to encourage others to do the same.
Yeah, it's so unbelievable how your packaging is just so clean and it's really great. Smart decision. The same way with your organization, the designing and everything that you did is really good. But I think my brother want to say something. Newton want to say something.
I just want to add to Prince to say thank you for coming to the show. We appreciate you. We want to encourage you to continue working hard. Every disappointment is a blessing. So sometimes some stuff will come up, they're not expected the way you want it to be. So continue to work hard and keep your heads up. Everything is not going to be milk and honey, just so you know. So I just want to say, I'm like I say again, hopefully by the grace of God, next month I will be in Liberia. I will come and see the ice cream business. I'm very much interested in working with you on that aspect. Yeah, you have a wonderful evening. If it's a night in Liberia, I would say keep your heads up and good luck to you and keep working hard.
Yeah, and so just to finish, Adi, I will make sure my team in Liberia, I think my manager is watching, Patricia. I'll make sure my team meet with you so they can do one-on-one interviews and we couldn't get the video. And at that time, you can decide whether you want to take them to your business, yeah, or you can do two things: take them to your business, and we can do another video where you take them to your organization. But we can have a sit down interview where they can talk to you, and because we do that too sometimes, where we interview people one on one, and then we post the video on our platform. We want to do that too. I think praying through Liberia. Maybe if you can talk to
Yeah.
him after, I will send his. Maybe I can connect you to, and then he can. Maybe you can put your business up there because he's been putting businesses on his platform. Say I'm your agent. Let me suggest that.
Yeah, True Liberia is available. We promote businesses and excel, especially doing for what you're doing, great business. We promote it on the website trueliberia.com. You can go and add your business information. It only take about 15 minutes. But yeah, as Jefferson said, I will be looking forward to seeing that video. And we do have our guys go out, especially when there is a video, when there's promotion for video, we do the same too. But we will really want to push you and your dream to become a success.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. So, Linda, I hope you have a great day. I will stay here a little bit, maybe, and talk to my guys because I know they have their businesses. Every time they come on my show, I want to talk about their businesses a little bit. If any of them they are not in rush to leave, then we will do that. But for now, thank you so much, Linda, for coming. We appreciate you for everything. For those of you that are watching, please stay on because I want to talk to these guys. They are all business people. That's why I always bring them so you guys can hear about their business thing. We will talk about any maybe little thing that they can talk about encouraging Liberian businesses. I know people are watching for a reason. But anyway, have a great day, Linda.
Okay, all right. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Bye.
Uh,
All right, guys. It's just you and me now. You are stuck with me. There's no way, there's no running away. But anyway, if you guys want to go at some point, I just want us to talk a little bit. I want to talk about you guys can talk a little bit about your business again. I know every time we are doing this show, there are new people that are watching, and some of the people that pray. I'm gonna bring Pray on the show specifically as a guest. Then we can also promote his business. Um, you look at somebody share and if you want, if you have something to share like a present, you can also present it while we are talking about your stuff. I know this is a last minute thing, I'm telling you now, my friend Newton. I know Praying just share presented something because it's an option to present. But while we are doing that, let me see what he presents. All right, so that's the commercial. I want to let me play the commercial, then I can ask you guys individually to talk about your businesses because I'm sure the last time I brought you Newton, um, I'm sure some of the viewers were not on. I want them to know you as a business owner and your intention. Just little conversation, if you don't mind. Pray,
Okay.
are you on board on the little? Um,
yeah, I'm supposed to get guests later
mhm.
on the way, but yeah, we can continue until
Okay.
my guest.
So let me play this one for True Liberia. In case you guys don't know, True Liberia is a website that promote businesses, hotels, restaurants, all these Liberian businesses can go and upload their business, to put their business information. Prince started doing this on a free will basis from the beginning, where he would just throw people businesses, and some of the business owner they know. And now the website is getting well known, famous. There's no type, I haven't seen this type of website specifically for Liberian businesses like this. And so this is the commercial for it. I want to play this before we continue. I hope there will come a time when we say this live was sponsored by True Liberia. All right. So that's true, Liberia. So Prank, can you talk a little bit? Since you have a guest, can you talk a little bit about your true Liberia? What we before we continue, then I'll get to my brother Newton too
Sure.
about his business.
Yeah, so True Liberia, is a Liberian business directory, business listing, business promotion, and advertising platform that just want to inform people that the businesses out there that are in Liberia. I've been getting a lot of people reaching out and say, "Hey, I have a business in America. How can I showcase it to Ontario Liberia?" We are building another side of the website that will be able to take Liberian businesses outside Liberia, because just the same idea where I went to Banca or Kanta, Grandpa, Picana, and I didn't know specifically where were the hotels and the restaurants. It could be the same thing that I can go to another state. And just the other day we went to North Carolina, and I was wondering, are there Liberian restaurants close by in Charlotte? So yeah, that idea has come, and we are building that part of the website to add Liberian businesses outside Liberia also. So, but True Liberia is really doing amazingly well. Some people know the Facebook page, and some people know the YouTube channel, and some people know the website. But they are all performing in a very very good way. Jefferson, I tell you, the website is getting a lot of hits. People are going on there on a daily basis. We are getting a lot of visits from Google. People are searching for Liberian businesses, and they come across and they go on there. So we continue to encourage Liberian businesses or businesses in Liberia. You don't have to be a Liberian. Once you have a business in Liberia, go there, because we want people to find your business in Liberia, and soon to be Liberian businesses around the world. So, again, I want to encourage Liberians, get your business out there. Some people will say, "Hey, I already have a website. I already have my Facebook page." But you find out you go to like booking.com or kayak, and the other website, the other um, sites, you see people put those hotels, restaurants, put their businesses, their information on Yelp, just to expand and get that more exposure. So don't keep your business on the island. The more you put it out there, the more somebody could find your business on True Liberia, and and through that could book you. Every business we promote on the page on Facebook, they get a lot of hits. They get a lot of people calling them. It's a fact. It's not something I'm making up. People are calling these businesses because True Library have become the gateway where people just go and find a businesses. When you put your business on the website, we promote it for free the first time, and then we do random promotion anytime where we get a list, random list cycling, and when we come to your business we promote it free. We are not asking you. When you want to have a specific promotion, let's say you have an event coming up, or you have a promo coming up, you let us know. We can talk. We have very affordable prices to promote, but the main thing, the most important thing, is just to promote Liberian businesses in general.
Yeah. So one of the things I want to get to my brother too, because that way I can be bouncing the question between you two. I as you were talking, I was showing you guys Facebook page so that those that are watching, I just want to make this clear to our viewers. If you are just joining, we were interviewing Linda Charlie Paye, a Liberian business owner, a young Liberian business owner who also has great vision to, who also has great vision to empower women. and she was just on. We couldn't bring her. We couldn't bring her on a video, but she was, on the phone, and many people heard what she got to say. She's vision. She has great vision for Liberia. But anyway, I'm here with Prince Sabat. He's a business owner in Liberia, through Liberia. He has other businesses. Like I was joking earlier, I can't even keep track of that. I don't think he's a big man that I can't even keep track of some of those businesses. Sometimes he's like, "Oh, did I own that business?" You go to some restaurant and eat, then he'll say, "Oh, let me pay." They said, "No, sir, that's your own
Yeah, come
restaurant."
on.
Oh, but I own it,
It's
sir.
like, I was watching Dangote the other day, and
Yeah,
they were interviewing, and they said, "Do you know how much you have in your account?" And he said, "I don't keep track of it anymore."
yeah. They
That's
said,
how you track.
they pray every month. Pray want to pay his cell phone bill. They said, "But sir, you own AT&T." He said, "Oh, did I own AT&T?"
That means Zogodoka love for me. Oh.
but, but
I don't have
anyway,
that kind of security.
I'm also here too with my brother, my brother Newton. And one of the things I can say, this brother owned businesses in the U.S. He owned businesses in Liberia. One of the things, the credit that I give this brother, having business in the United States is not easy. In Liberia, sometimes you can start something before you know it, you have a business. In the U.S., the kind of process that you have to go through for this brother to own businesses, restaurant. He will tell you a little bit about it. But one of the businesses he owned in Liberia is called, I think, Holy Spring Water, right?
Holy Spring mineral water.
Holy Spring Mineral Water. I wrote it down. I don't know why I pronounce it. I say it wrong. Yeah, he owns Holy Spring Mineral Water in Liberia, and the same thing we were talking about, Linda. This brother put a lot of time into making this water better, and that's the benefit of Liberian owning something. They will want to do it better for their people. It's not only to make money, but also to bring the best for the people. So it's personal. So can you tell a little bit about your business, the Holy Spring Mineral Water, and maybe you can talk about some of your businesses here too. Maybe some of us want to go to Utah and check you out. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we try to, sometimes when people talk about doing business, especially in Africa, you want to take a shortcut because you feel like you can make money, but you're hurting your own people. So I think the Holy Spring mineral water is in Pinsville, Joba, right behind Zumfa Police Station, Color Town. It's right there. Uh, Great building inside and outside. Like I said again, the water is 99.9% really, really good. I can do the bottle of water if I wanted to. But I think it's just to keep the people safe, make sure that they if they drink the water, they're not going to get diarrhea, they're not going to be sick and things like that. So, but like you were saying, it's not easy to own the business. There's so many things that come with owning business. You may not make profit for the first 2 years. If you're somebody who really love money and you want to make quick profit, that's not the kind of business that you will want to go into. You want to think about what kind of business you want to go into that will give you money all the time. Like, so sometimes it take a year, sometimes it takes 6 months, sometimes it take 2 years before people start making profit. So, but you're gonna invest, you're gonna put money into it. So I think I encourage a lot of people to go back to Liberia and invest and have businesses. Not only that, but giving also people job, employing people, helping them to work and stuff like that. And then here in the United States, of course, it's tough. Well, I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah. When we wanted to do a restaurant way back, it was like, I want to do an African restaurant, but then you consider the African food, how expensive it is and stuff like that. And how many African do we have in Utah? We have a lot of Somalians, we get a lot of Sudanese, but you have few, like we get Liberian, but not that much. We get Nigerian, we get Ghanaian, not that much compared to like Atlanta, Minnesota, and all those places. So
While you were continuing, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but while you were continuing, I want to see if I can search for your Facebook or something that people can, if you have the like which Facebook page do you want me to show?
You can do my liaison. I think I put a lot of my restaurant stuff on there, or Newton. You can let's do Newton, and then
And
last name is Gborway.
okay,
I think I put a lot of the pictures on there
okay,
for the restaurant. And also too, if you go to I think if you just Google Rabo restaurant, Utah. You can Google Rabo Restaurant, Salt Lake City, click on it, and then you see you can go to the website too, and you can show people. But it's not easy. It's not an easy thing, you know. You have to, a lot of stuff go into it. Like I was asking the young lady, how do you do it? You know, like going to school in America and working is tough.
Yeah.
And then owning the business and having the full-time job is also tough because you want to be part of the business, you want to know what's going on, and stuff like that. So you cannot be a lazy person to do a business because some people want to do business, but they just want to sit back and just say, let me just relax to the back and either do the paperwork or stuff and things like that, which is important. But it is important for you to physically be involved, like what is happening. You know how to do the things that people are doing, so that just in case if they're not, the cook don't come tomorrow, you can cook. If the server don't come tomorrow, you can serve. So it's just a matter of working. Yeah, that one you can go down. I think if you go down, you see a lot of the pictures. This is yeah, we go there. You can see like people who have this. These guys came to do lunch for their company, and they
Mm-hmm.
came to the restaurant. They rented a back place. That's my sister. That's
Okay.
that,
Sorry.
okay. That's fine. That's my sister, and that's my beautiful wife is right there. It was
Oh, okay.
her birthday. She just had her birthday, so I kind of put some pictures on
Yeah.
Facebook and stuff and things like that. But anyway, so when you come to Utah, Utah is not like it's a nice place. Not a lot of people, a lot of black people know Salt Lake City, but we do have some black people here, African American and stuff. And we don't sell African food, so that's the question a lot of people will ask. Do you have African food? Do you sell African food? We
Because of the environment too, right? Your
yeah,
customer
because
base.
so you have to look at the environment first before you
Yeah.
can say, let me go and do let me do African food. And then yeah, I also do, like, that's the soccer thing that I do. Take kids from here, we go to Arizona, we play soccer. Like even now, I'll be leaving probably in like 15 minutes to get ready for our indoor soccer tournament that is starting. But I would just encourage everybody. That's my social club that I talk
Okay.
about, Club Dean, my friend DJ Too Sweet kind of put together here in Salt Lake City. People come and dance and have fun again. So as a business person, you always have to keep your heads up. That's where I work. South Valley Services. Been working there as a program director for over a year. Those are my boys that I hang out with. But yeah, so that's the social club.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's important, and I think what you are doing, Jefferson, is great to encourage young business people so that people can know that Liberians are not just all over the place, because
Yeah.
what people know all for is people Liberian come on Facebook and argue, say bad things, cause each other. Even some of the hosts, some of the people that we look up to on the Facebook, they are cussing each other, they are beefing with each other, and oh, Liberian let bad news. When you say this, then people come, those kind of stuff. But I think the most important thing is for us to support each other, and I think what you're doing is a great thing to promote Liberian businesses in America and in Liberia. So I will encourage everybody to continue to get on your page, to kind of, like the page, support the guys that are working, so that we can all be able to be successful, because we want to make Liberia better.
Yeah.
We cannot just rely on the government to make Liberia better, even though some of the leaders, they have negative mind, because in Africa as a whole, if you want to be a millionaire, you want to be rich, government is the way to go.
Yeah.
Right?
One thing, one thing I want to say about these two guys on my show today, Newton, it's one of the most supportive people that I know. Recently, even when we were trying to, on my birthday, I said, hey, I told all my friends I didn't need gift. I want to buy some things for my guys, the tripod and all these little things, selfie stick for the video production. Newton, he donated some money, which we used the money to buy the tripod that we needed. We in the process of also buying like little microphone for interview. Praying also, every time we post, he always sharing our posts on his big platform through Liberia. So I think these guys, it's not one sided. A lot of time I do this with passion. I don't do it in the sense of, oh, I want to I want something back. Like all these people that we interview, I want Liberian mindset to change in the sense that we all can be politicians. We all can do. I mean, we all can have our political party. We can have fun with it. But after election, let's focus on something else. Everybody do things in your area. If you're a business person, do your thing. If you're media, do your thing. So for me, that's the passion. Seeing other people too supporting the idea, like people like Newton, Prince, and other people that I know, like Patience, and all these people that I talk to. It's something really good. I've seen good Liberians who have that good mindset to say, you know what, I like what you are doing. And even sharing my video, sharing our page, the little part of it that people do, it means a lot to us. So for me, a lot of time I can say I'm the only person who doing good. I've seen good people who also like people like Newton, especially him. Every time I call on him, he making me even confidence now to be doing this thing over and over because he and Prince. Every time I call them, having them, having my back, it means a lot. When I'm interviewing people, I'm not getting stuck in what to ask people. I have somebody who got my back. By the way, we have a super woman supposed to come on the show. Her name is Daito Kula. She's supposed to come on the show, and she's a producer, and she's one of the top level people when it comes to believing in Liberia. She always taking celebrities to Liberia, but she will come on the show. I know you guys have to go. If you guys have anything to say before you go,
Yeah, just want to say again, the Liberian girl that was on here to remind people again to please support her business, support her. She's a Liberian with so many great passion and great vision. And she came here, and if you just coming on, check out the video from the beginning. You will see how determined she is. And again, thank you, Jefferson, for having me on. As always, we want to keep showcasing Liberians who are doing great things, in Liberia and even outside Liberia. Newton, thank you so much for the courage and the hard work. We'll get in touch. And yeah, I have to go right now because my guest is almost here.
okay.
But I look forward again to meeting on the show and offline also and having discussion.
Absolutely. I will always bring you guys on too for I want us to be talking about different issues too, beside business, some
Sure,
of the issues that are affecting our people, sanitation, rural connectivities, some of the topics.
social
I will invite you guys if you are free, you can come and talk, because these things I like-minded people like yourself, I'm sure people can hear this and want to do better, and want to talk to their leader, those that are closer to some of these leaders. They can tell them and some of the ideas, especially someone like you who work for a city or the state. I'm sure you have ideas, and that we can talk about these things, and people can learn from those things. So I will be creating those kind of topics too. So I'm just throwing that out there. But Newton, do you have something to say before you go?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you again, Jefferson, for the opportunity.
Okay.
I will always love to come on the show to be a co-host anytime. Just let me know. I'm
Okay.
here also, and I appreciate the fact that we're going to be looking at different topics.
Yeah.
Politics, people living, women empowerment, sanitation, like you were saying, Liberia as a whole, like how we can educate our people. I think this is a great platform, so I'm
Yeah.
very honored to be here. And then I just want to let the audience know that the young lady Linda, support her, go to her ice cream shop and get some stuff. Let's do the best we can to support each other. So I have a indoor soccer game that I have to go to, but I just say thank you for the opportunity, and I'll keep in touch.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.
See you.
you too.
All right. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Frank,
Yeah.
bye bye. I wanted to see if I could play a commercial before you leave, but maybe we can do it next time.
Okay.
All
Sure.
right. Bye.
Bye.